really have to turn the mic on in order for you to hear me. I'm hoping that I'm sounding a little sexier today, just for you guys. This is the SEO Show. I'm Frank Schwartz. I'm glad that you're watching. I got some interesting things to talk about today. I did not shave. I am sorry. I'm waiting for Dollar Shave to send me my re-up for the month. It should be in the mail today, like in my mailbox. Hold on. I'm watching the live view, and I wanted to stop now. There we go. Let's refresh that page just so I can see if anybody's going to have a question, comment. And it seems like somebody's texting me now to let me know that my mic isn't on. But let's see. It says that we're not streaming, but I know that we are. So, way to go. YouTube. Oh, that's probably why. Let's see who said something already. Hey, all right. Appreciate it. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. My mic was off. Let's see. Okay, now what I want you to do is, like they say in every webinar, I want you to turn off Facebook, turn off your phones, pay attention. This is going to be earth-shattering news. Truth of the matter is, don't shut off your phone. Could be a client or the bank or your wife or husband or the kids. It's summertime, so they might be home, out running around. So don't shut off your phones. Get on Facebook and tell everybody that you are watching the SEO Show with Frank Schwartz. Tag me, hashtag SEO Show, tweet, like, love, share us. Let's see. Some interesting things are happening in the world of SEO, and I'm just pulling up my notes so that I cover everything that I wanted. Show's going to be going about 30 minutes, maybe 30 minutes if I don't. Want to start making these a little bit shorter unless we're doing interviews, which at that point we might also just be doing short ones. About a week, we're going to be going on a daily SEO Show podcast that'll be available in iTunes. And those will be 15, 20, 30-minute daily snippets, just going over stuff. We're ironing out all the glitches and connecting to the right stuff. I've got my buddy Jake working servers this week for me, with me, trying to help me leave Host 9 because we were going to do a couple of moves here and there, and Host 9 has let me know that they are not wanting to help me move somebody. It was just going to be one or two URLs. Sadly, now it's going to be 55 domains that will be moving off of Host 9. So, sorry, Host 9. I'm out. Been with you guys for probably 3 years, 4 years, something like that. Oh well, just like previous marriages, something's got to end. And nobody's going to be happy. And some people are going to have hurt feelings. But that's business. So who do you guys have? Who do you guys use for hosting? How has the customer service been? And if you've had tech issues or had to move something, you like flipping stuff. You sell a domain, you got to move things. Yeah, you can do the backup buddy and all that other stuff, but cPanel has this cool option where you can go from one cPanel to the other and talk. You know, you need SSH access on certain things. I don't know. That's why I hire people to do this and build relationships with some cool people that can help me do this. And that's what I try to do. So who are your guys hosting? How's the customer service? Leave a comment underneath. If you're on YouTube right now, because we're not on Google Plus, leave a comment there or at the SEOshow.com under this post would be helpful. And see, yeah, I wasn't really going to talk about hosting or calling out Host 9, but I gotta. Not happy with them, and as a matter of fact, my business partner is jetting from them also because of this. So there's going to be some upset people in Host 9. Sorry, but tell your customer service people not to be dicks. Yeah, I said that. Let's see. Monday, I am going to be on with Doc for Doc Show, which is not named. We talked about that this morning. Over at the Blackhat Community Premium webinars. He asked me to come on Monday. We're going to talk. I have no idea what we're going to talk about. Probably talk about some YouTube stuff and anything like that, and just see where it goes and see. So I'm excited about that. I love being on other people's webinars. I love spreading my little bit of knowledge that I have. Let's see. And the links and everything to the Blackhat community are going to be, well, they are underneath this video. And anything that we talk about today, also the links are down there in case you want to go check them out. We're going to be talking about VAs, service providers, things like that again. Because I heard a lot of people are always asking, who do you use? How much are your outsourcers? How much should I spend? Hey, I just spent all this time doing all of this stuff. And can you use your time better by throwing some money at something? And you don't have to spend thousands, but using SEO services is really, really a great idea. It's on-call, on-demand VAs. So, look at Fiverr. They built an entire industry. I mean, it's like Kleenex. Those are facial tissues. But when we outsource, everybody goes, oh, go get a Fiverr. Not use an outsource or use a service. It's go find them on Fiverr. Go find something on Fiverr, which is great. And the Google update, guys. People started freaking out seeing these changes. I was talking with my business partner, and we saw that there was the update happening, people freaking out. So we, of course, jumped on our trackers and monitors and looked, and we're like, yay, nothing. We are safe. And then the next day, watched a couple of sites plummet. But we didn't freak out. We didn't start doing anything crazy. We just watched. And I suggest to everybody that unless you're doing something really dirty and you know that you did something that you can go and fix or can try to help recover yourself from, the best bet is to always sit back, wait, watch what happens. And you don't watch forever, but within 48 hours, we saw our rankings pop back up and start to go in the direction that they have been going for our clients. So don't always freak out when this stuff happens. Of course, and I'm going to steal this information because it was so well written by Barry Schwartz, not my brother, not my uncle or a cousin. There is no relationship. He's a great guy. And he was over at Search Engine Land, which is where Byron sent me the link, which I had read on whatever day what day did it? June 18th, which was yesterday. Read this. It was updated or whatever. I don't know. It was written. I read it. And they're talking about it. The update was not Panda. It was not Penguin. And it had nothing to do with the HTTP secure updates or anything. It was just a core main update to their algorithm, and they are happy to say we are saying nothing. That it was an update, it's a core update, and that's it. They're not saying what it is, what it's going to do, what it's looking for. So if you know somebody at Google, or you know what is going on, or have more inside knowledge, leave a comment. I'd appreciate it. And if you've got any cool articles that relate to it, please share them also. Alrighty. Oh, God, I love coffee. Coffee is awesome. Let's see. What else is going on? Oh, Wikipedia went HTTPS secured the other day. Freaked some people out. Some people lost it. Not that it really is doing anything, but check your links if you link out to them. Shouldn't be any interruption, but check, make sure, if you've got links inside, go check them. I know that getting a link from Wiki is awesome, but is it that awesome? There are other places to get high domain authority links without having all the ache of trying to get a link to stay on Wiki. Not to mention, if you write a damn good article, or you've got a site that's becoming an authority, it shouldn't be that difficult to have somebody or you put in a citation that links back to you. Not sure. I don't do the Wiki thing just because I don't have time for the ass-ache that I see everybody go through. But that's just me. It's just me. Not saying that it's bad. It's actually quite good from what I hear. It's just a pain in the ass. Let's see. Okay, guys, VAs and services. Just to walk through some of the services that I use and why. One, the community. We are members of the Blackhat community. And the Blackhat community, even though it has the name Blackhat, is really, and I'm on the Skype channel all the time because I like what these guys are talking about. Some people get offended by it, but I will tell you this. The information that they're sharing, and if you've got a question, you're getting a quick response, answer. It also keeps me off Facebook, which is like a time saver because I don't look at a bunch of memes. I can get my answers. I can see what's going on. I can see what people are running into. I've also met a couple of service providers there that I tested out. Highly recommended by the people in the community. And if you're in there and you're a service provider and the people inside are not saying that you're good, get the hell out of there, because a bad reputation is going to do you more harm than hanging out and waiting for somebody to say you're good. A high recommendation by some of the guys in the Blackhat community saying, yeah, go with them. I went and tested, and real fast, real good results. And we'll talk about one of the service providers. As a matter of fact, it's Jake, and his Skype name is heythere.jake on Skype. And he and his partner have a writing service, and I'm always looking to get content for our clients, because I have a lot of clients, and we always tell them, you got to be putting something out. You got to have a blog post. You got to have something. And we can't get them to write. Don't know how, don't know what to say, don't have time, whatever their excuse is. So I've been going out and looking. Now, Mike, our writer, our staff writer for the SEO show, Mike Podesto, and I got his link below. Big Mikey P. Happy Father's Day, man. I saw your child gave you peanuts. Peanut M&Ms, I believe they were. Good kid. Mike's our dude, and I tell everybody, get him to go. Now, the difference with Jake is they have a a company. They did SEO, they know SEO, but they went to the writing area to fulfill that niche, and they do big projects. So, we started talking with them, told them, hey, we're going to be going and doing some of this stuff. And I think that especially with writing, you should have different providers that you can go to. If Mike's busy with his family or writing something else, he's doing a case study for us, and I need another article or something, I can have another resource to go to. So check out Mike on Facebook, link below, and head over and hit up Jake at heythere.jake on Skype, and talk to them about the pricing and stuff. I'm sure they'll work out a deal. And let's see, where was it? Oh, and here's the thing. I don't write. So that's one reason why I go out and find these people. I don't want to do the research on the subject, like healthcare niche or anything like that. I don't want to use PLR. I don't want to use crappy stuff because it hurts overall. And if it's a client site and these clients are paying, I can charge more. If you ever watch the TV show The Profit, or like Shark Tank, they're always talking about being able to offer more in your business, offer more services, and by saying to somebody, hey, we need you to, for the SEO to build and for us to link and stuff, we really need some good quality content. And can you write some articles on there and stuff? And they go, oh, they have an excuse or whatever. We're able to turn around and say, well, look, we can get you a great article written about this, blah, blah, blah. It takes about 3 or 4 days. And this is what we charge for it. We have professional writers that do it. And, it's usually 50%, 75% markup for us. If we're getting the article for $20, I'm turning around and going to sell it for 80. It's a convenience thing for the owner. It helps us with our SEO, with our SEO strategies. It's a common sense thing. And you should always, when you're watching these shows, they're always talking about, well, what's the margins? And the time it takes for me to say to a writer, hey, write me up an article on this. This is the keywords that we're kind of targeting. It doesn't have to be super SEO'd out or anything. But I'm checking comments. Yes, crappy stuff is crappy, Phoenix. No, but if I can do that, then I'm not taking up those days of getting an article made. And then when I get it, I can just post it up there, add some pictures, add video, do whatever I want to do to it. And we got profit, and we made good profit in a short period of time. So it's a win-win. And now that we have our resources, we're set. So think about that, your time that you're doing it. Backlinking, you can go out. I was thinking about this. I've bought all of these tools for backlinking and commenting and everything else. And I tried to learn how to use all of them. The expense of buying it, the expense of the time it takes to learn how to use it properly, the proxies, the IPs, the spinners, the APIs to all these different things that you need on top of the initial purchase. I could have hired a VA on a monthly basis, or however, salary, whatever you want to say or do, and they could have handled it. And probably for 3 or 4 months. But what I've come to find out is, by looking at these different service providers, I can hire them on demand when I need them, and I don't have that overhead or fear that I don't have enough work for my VA. I want to have a VA full-time, my go-to person, and I can shift things to. But most of the stuff that I have to shift things to are email correspondence, things for the show, finding people to interview, talking to sponsors, doing all this stuff. I don't have a whole lot of time for that. I wish I had more time for that. But then what happens for a week or two when I'm busy doing the client side of stuff that I need to work with them, my VA is going to sit for 2 weeks doing nothing. Nothing super productive for me. That's going to be bringing in more and more money. And I like being able to just shoot out small jobs to people at a whim's notice. So like Odesk and Freelancer and stuff like that are great for just that small, not ongoing project. But backlinking, go out and snag something and find a good resource and say, hey, boom, do this for me. And if you find that good resource, please comment below. It helps. Fiverr gigs are great. None of the Fiverr gigs that we've been using cost $5 anymore because they got smart and did add-ons. And a lot of the add-ons we need, we don't have to worry about pinging, even though we have propinger.com. But we don't have to ping and backlink and do all this stuff because we are hiring them to do it. They do it. It's rolled out. Everything's done. And everything's done well if you check the people out. But before you hire somebody, don't just look at the reviews on their page. Don't just look at all the comments that they have. Look at their past view. Look at the negatives. Go ask your friends. Go ask people in like the Blackhat community or Facebook groups or your mentors or whatever. And if you do use these products and services and you've learned how to use them correctly, hey, bravo, man. Or woman. I just don't have time anymore. There's too many great things coming out that are just really tough. I'm testing things for the show. I test things for our company, but to learn everything that's available is kind of tough. I mean, I'm just now starting to play with if this, then that, and loving the recipes and learning that you can add too many things. And then it just looks like noise to everybody. So, don't sign up for everything that says tweet every 3 minutes. Or, hey, post this to everything in the world when I post something, because I went 55 posts about me not being happy was a bit much, I thought. But if this and that recipes are awesome. It's automating your link structures. When we do this show and it gets done, it's going to post. If this, then that's going to go out and it's going to post to Twitter. It's going to post to Facebook. It's going to go to LinkedIn. It's going to go to the Google Plus page. And then once that happens, I get a message on my phone saying, hey, we just did all of that. And boom, I'm done. Now I take those URLs. If this, then that, those URLs get saved to Google Doc. And all those URLs then get sent to PB and Butler. And PB and Butler, I then have do social signals to the social signals. And we hire PB and Butler every week to do the social signals to the episode that is currently out, like today's. And I love those guys. I've put Jonathan and his crew through some of the craziest stuff. I've asked them to do things that, it wasn't on their services, but they plan on adding some. And they are really, really great to get before and after pics of what they're doing. You get confirmation that they started the job. You get confirmation they finished the job. And it's very inexpensive. Use them for citations. Every one of our clients, when we bring them in, we hire Jonathan and his team to go make sure, clean up anything that's out there, fix anything that's not right, and then create a bunch of citations for our clients, which helps in our rankings, of course. And then we also backlink the hell out of those citations, and it helps. So go talk to Jonathan. We love him. Links down there, of course. So we got citations and social signals. We've domain reanimator. Guys, everybody's looking for the solution to getting expired domains, things like that. We had Jake and his partner on, and got introduced to Domain Animator. I have Domain Animator. I mean, it runs all the time, but I'm checking it every day to see if there's a good new domain. I love the filtering and snagging these super cool domains, and having the file automatically added or sent to my email, uploaded FTP, sites up there, clean up some links, put in the links that you want, go over and have your writer write an article and add that in there so it's a little bit fresh. Change your dates. I've changed some dates and stuff. So Domain Animator, they automate, they do the service. I just go and find it. I don't have to talk to anybody. I'm not bidding on anything. Yeah, there's some times where, it's gone by the time I see it. But I'm buying the domain for $8 on GoDaddy, $8.19 on GoDaddy. So register that domain name, and then I've got the file. I upload it, maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then we drop our link in it and, let it do what it's supposed to do. And, if it's got Facebook and stuff on there already, then we add those links. If not, we add those links in, and that's good for our social signals, which we then tear it up and backlink the shit out of it, which is what we do with Fiverr. And I'm not going to tell you my Fiverr guy. I'm not going to do that because the last time I did something like that, everybody got him and he went out of business. Went out of business because he got too busy. And let's see. So we talked to writers. We got Domain Reanimator, which, guys, I mean, even if you don't use Domain Reanimator or you use somebody else or something else, make sure that the process is simple. Finding it, buying it, checking it, what it's tied to, if you're checking Moz or anything else, or, you're doing these sites, or if you're adding a subdomain and putting on like SERP Shaker and doing all that stuff, you need an article. You can go scrape your articles, do all that stuff, whatever. But to pay somebody $10, $20, $30 to write a great article, and then you can, pay $5 and have it super spun, and then you put it on your SERP Shaker pages, and boom, it doesn't look horrible. But then you're tying in, you can add your AdSense, but backlinks and different links to different things, which helps with your domain authority and, making some money on AdSense. Yeah, let's see. Oh, guys. Yeah. That's about it. Your VAs are going to cost you monthly. SEO service, like we said, with the writers, the citations, the domains, if this, then that recipes. You can do those on call when you need it. And if you're working with a client and they say, hey, can you do this? There's probably somebody out there that can. Or if you have good relationships with certain people and companies, you can ask them, do you do this? You'll be surprised because maybe they didn't know that there was a need for that, and they can go out and test it. Don't jump on every offer out there because there may be a solution that makes it easier for less. And I'm not knocking anybody for their software solutions or WSOs. I love WSOs. I buy a bunch to test. But the expense that you put in, that $40 probably could have gotten you 8 Fiverr gigs. that would do what you need done because there's somebody on there or somebody on their nose, or you get into a community like the Skype group for Blackhat or the Facebook group, and you ask and somebody says, oh yeah, so-and-so does that. Boom, you don't even need the software. I outsource a lot of my video creations to people per hour. Get in there, it's a little bit more expensive, but those are for like little explainer things. If we're doing live videos, I have somebody in town that who we're working with that does that, and those are for more high-end things. But a client needs a video done, we connect them. Now that makes us look good, and we're networking and helping both of our clients at the same time, which just means that we're a resource they can't get rid of. So, oh my God, it is so hot in Phoenix. Today is going to be a freezing cold 108. Yesterday was 115. It's hot. It's hot. So hot my dog doesn't want to go outside. Listen, it's the SEO Show. Please do me a favor, guys. Go over to the SEOshow.com. Let me know what you think about the design, the looks. Pulled 99% of the ads, banners, and everything off. Got rid of most of the sidebars. And signed up for a newsletter, which I still don't even make the right way. I don't have time. If you want to see something cool, go to the Facebook group. Hit us up on Skype. Check out the Twitter feed. Don't do anything on LinkedIn and Google Plus except just share stuff. But it's not as active as the Facebook group, which is constantly growing. We're getting close to 1,000 members there. Our YouTube channel is going strong. Love you guys for watching the different things that we put up. And as soon as the iTunes podcast is ready, you're going to be the first to know it. I promise. I will let you know. And little video clips, small snippets may be coming out over the summer. Just talking about with business owners to see what they expect from you as an SEO guy or gal, and what their frustrations are with us and our industry. Because I know after the past few days, I've come across some really shisty SEO guys and agencies out there that it reminds me of the late 70s, early 80s, how used car salesmen got really crappy. I lost the word. The reputation got really crappy. Nobody wanted to be a used car salesman. Nobody wanted to deal with used car salesmen. And I see that happening in the SEO community. If you're promising things and you can't deliver, get the hell out of the business, or find somebody who can help you to do that. If you're promising things and charging money, then you should make sure that you deliver what you promised on, or give the money back. If you can't do something, then don't put it on your website or don't tell people that you do it, unless you already have that solution in the barrels to be used by somebody else because you're hiring out or you're doing Fiverr gigs or whatever you're going to do. But don't tell somebody you can do something and then fail to deliver and then try to blame them for your lack of integrity. It's just going to give us all something much more to overcome when we're discussing SEO and the different services provided by our companies with a client who's been burned, and they're going to be pissed. That's why we, at my company, charge more than the average person, because we're putting ourselves in a position of being above the other guys with what they charge. It doesn't mean that we're better. We're just putting ourselves in a different position. When somebody says, "Oh, can you do that?" Somebody offered it for $100. I say, go use them. But you're going to get what you pay for. When you come back to me, I'm going to charge you more to fix what they screwed up. And that happens quite often when people get a hold of us and they say, look, I was using this guy or this company, and I don't know what happened. And we go, okay, well, we can fix that. But that's not what we do on a monthly basis. Now we have to fix that before we can move over to here. So if you're a heel, lack integrity or anything else, get out of our way. There's a lot of people that make a living doing this that do it the right way and have integrity with what they do, and they have a reputation to uphold, and they're proud of their reputation. You know who you are, because if you got that sick feeling when you wake up in the morning because you've got to go hustle out some money from somebody that you didn't burn yesterday, you know who you are. Now let's go to some questions and see what the hell's being talked about over there. And oh, yes. JC Blake says, use good flowchart software and map out your processes. That is a great thing. Use Slack for communication. Love it. I'm getting better at it. I love the channels. I also, JC, you reminded me, Mr. Blake, Scapple, which is like $12, and they even have an education discount if you are in the education field. I use that for mapping out. It's really quick, real easy, real nice. It's $12. I think the full price is $15. And it's Scapple, SCAPPLE. Really, really cool stuff. I love my Slack, my Scapple. That's Text Mechanic. Love Text Mechanic too. And of course, my Amazon Prime membership, because it's not only about 2-day delivery. They've got a really good music selection, and it hooks up really good with Alexa over in the other room, who likes to tell me who her daddy is. Go look for my review of the Amazon Echo. It's fun. Listen, guys, it's the SEO Show. I'm Frank Schwartz. It's Friday. It's time for us to get out of here. I appreciate you listening to my rant. We got a surprise coming up for all you SEO folks and the SEO Show watchers and viewers. There's going to be an announcement about something happening. See, I told you absolutely nothing. Sounded like a video sales letter for some of the products that we have out there. We're bringing in a new co-host, and he or she may be bringing more friends with them, and we will see you next Friday. Talk to you later, where you'll be able to find out who this mystery person or persons is. So until then, go out there, make some damn money, get some better rankings, get some clients, and high five somebody today and make them happy. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.